dream about my ex.
Am I normal?
Or am I nuts?
So who is normal and who is nuts? It's a question we ask ourselves once in a while.
And it's a question Dr. Keith Ablow tries to answer every week. He joins us right now from Boston. Good morning to you, doctor.
From the world headquarters of Normal or Nuts.
Thank you very much. Hey,
Glad to join you.
Before we get to our stuff, there's something we've been talking a little bit about today. What is it called when you continually tell a lie, but you never admit to it?
That would be called narcissism, or a kind of antisocial personality, in a sense.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you're not touched by the lie, if it doesn't affect you, then obviously you lack that sort of widget inside you that would respond to guilt.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
There's some of that going on in the news. All right, now to the prepared
Little
questions.
bit.
That's right. We have an email coming in. I am always fidgeting. I can't sit still for 15 seconds without swinging a leg, tapping my fingers, or rubbing my middle and index fingers together. Am I nuts? What do you think?
You're not nuts. You could, though, have attention deficit problems or an anxiety disorder. Because those are the things that lead people to start moving around in order to what? To comfort themselves. But the way to get comfortable is to get treatment. And there is treatment for this, so the only crazy part is not going to see somebody.
Okay.
Good. No shame.
All right, email number 2 comes from Slob.
I live alone and I am a real slob. I don't have the motivation to clean up except when I have guests over, but once they leave, I revert back to my normal ways. Normal or nuts?
Well, look, this is a little nuts. Because after all, what is this person saying? This person is saying that he or she feels it's more important to get things in order for other people than for herself or himself. So, you know what? Consider yourself a guest in your own home and get ready for your own arrival. Because the bottom line is, why keep up appearances for others rather than indulging yourself? And again, get to the bottom of it. Are you depressed or what?
I'll confess to something. When I go on the road and I go in a hotel room and I'm staying by myself, the first thing I do is throw my clothes around. Because that's something that doesn't really fly at my house.
I don't live here. This is not my
So you have a messy fit when you get to the hotel?
What's the second thing you do? What do you do next?
You'll have to wait
pick
for
the stuff up and put it back in.
Be irresponsible.
That's really crazy, man. I'm here for you.
You should have seen him when he was traveling with rock bands back in the 60s when he would go into those hotel rooms.
Led Zeppelin.
It was ugly, I heard, but the music was everything.
It really was a wall of sound. All right, Dr. Keith joining us from the world headquarters of Normal and Nuts, Inc. Sir, thank you very much.
Take care.
All right.